On this show, you'll see guitars from all major manufacturers and small bench luthiers. I've had the pleasure of reviewing over 500 acoustic guitars, and in each review, I play the same songs, recorded the same way, so you can compare the sound of any guitar I've ever reviewed. I'm Tony Policastro. Welcome to Acoustic Guitar Heaven. Welcome, and today we're going to have a look at the Guild M20. This particular guitar is a small guitar. It's a small, all-mahogany guitar, and that's really what I've been into lately. My last couple guitar purchases were all mahogany, small-body guitars. And this came along from the folks at Guild, and I was so excited to review this for you guys. First and foremost, because it's from their USA collection, which I'm really, really impressed with. Secondly, it has a very unique tone. In fact, of all the guitars I reviewed today, this is probably the one I'm most excited about because, in my opinion, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. This is not an exaggeration. I'm not just saying that. They nailed it. And let me explain what they nailed. So this guitar was originally introduced in 1967, and it's got some notoriety for being used on Nick Drake's album, Brighter Later. And if you haven't heard Nick Drake, first of all, you should go do it. But it was funny because I sat down to play this guitar, and I was playing it a little bit. And I said, holy cow, Levi, behind the camera. I said, you have to listen to this. And I ran over to my computer, it pulled up Nick Drake album, and started playing it. And I said, they absolutely nailed the tune. This was before I had even looked at their website to double-check my specs and everything. And then lo and behold, I'm reading the specs, and it says modeled after, Nick Drake's guitar. So I was really impressed with the tone that is achieved, the tone that they achieved in making this guitar. They really, really hit the nail on the head if they were going for that vintage M20 sound. So this M20 has all solid mahogany top, all solid mahogany sides and back. It's got a straight rosewood bridge with what appears to me to be a bone saddle. Now, according to the website, it says plastic, but there's a little bit of color variation, and all signs indicate that it's a bone saddle, so I'm going to say that it's bone. Underneath the hood is Sitka spruce bracing done in an X pattern. We have a rosewood fingerboard with dot inlay, kind of a soft C, almost a flatter C neck profile, very comfortable to play. 1 3/4 bone nut, classic Guild-style headstock with the Peak logo inlaid in mother of pearl. Vintage-style open gear tuners with cream buttons, and I'm really impressed with the tuners. I think they look good and function great as well. And again, as I mentioned, this guitar yields a very warm, full-bodied voice, but it's not stringy by any means. The all-mahogany body kind of cuts out some of that brittleness, and it really offers a nice, lush, kind of a full sound. It's a very unique sound, and one that I think you need to hear. So since you need to hear it, I'm going to go ahead and play this Guild USA-made M20 so you can hear what it sounds like. If you like that review, you're gonna love the reviews I have coming up next. I'm doing reviews like crazy. I mean, look at all these guitars. It's insane. I'm in guitar heaven, and I want you to be in guitar heaven too, so make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And speaking of being in guitar heaven, if you happen to be out there shopping for an acoustic guitar, you're gonna need my acoustic guitar buyer's guide. It goes through all the different body sizes, tone woods, things to consider when you're looking for the right acoustic guitar for you. So make sure to grab that by clicking in the link below or here in the video. Thanks a lot.